friend, and I'm praying that you have a blessed and safe holiday season. It is such a pleasure to be on the call with you tonight. And I always want to first thank God who's the head of my life for the knowledge and wisdom He gives all of us to learn and teach others on how to take care of their health and not just depend on the doctor and his medication to live a long, healthy, productive, disease-free life. I want to thank all of you for taking the time out of your busy schedule to be on the call. I also want to thank Dr. Shirley and Delmar Carmack for inviting me once again to talk about our NeoLife wonderful supplements that are helping people around the world to live a longer and healthier life. Today, I want to talk about NeoLife's 3-day detox. A new year is coming with a New Year resolution. One resolution has to be to start off 2024 with a healthier digestive system by cleansing and detoxifying the body of waste, because death starts in the colon. I will be talking about why do we need to detox the body and why you should use NeoLife 3-day detox as the product of choice. Now, this is for your information. You know, I'm the type of person, I love information. The digestive system is a group of organs that allow us to eat and to use the food we eat to fuel our body. The part of the digestive system we want to deal with tonight is the colon. The word colon is also known as bile and intestines. For example, when food leaves your stomach, it enters the small intestines, also called the small bowel. The small intestines is actually the longest section of your digestive tube, measuring about 22 feet or 7 meters on the average. Or you can say it is 3.5 times the length of your body. Now, the small bowel is connected to the large bowels, also called the large intestines or the colon. The large intestines is about 6 feet long, much shorter than the small intestines. The large intestines is where waste is formed into poop, stored, and finally excreted. It includes the colon, the rectum, and the anus. Sometimes the word colon is used to describe the entire large intestine. The small intestines is narrower, only 1 inch in diameter than the large intestines, although the large intestines is shorter in length than the small intestines. It is wider than the small intestines, about 3 inches. The gut, which is the gastrointestinal tract, which is quite literally the intestines that is part of the digestive system, it leads from the mouth to the anus. The gut is very important because your health is determined by the level and type of bacteria in your digestive and intestinal tract. The gut harbors a complex community of over 100 trillion microbial cells and influences human physiology, metabolism, your nutrition, and immune function, while disruption to the gut may be linked with gastrointestinal conditions such as inflammatory bowel disease and obesity. The gut contains more cells than the brain. It is estimated that there are almost 80 to 120 billion brain cells, while the gut contains trillions of cells. So there are more cells in the gut than it is in the brain. Do you remember the saying that when you're not sure about doing something, you say you're going to go to your gut and see what your gut thinks? You know, it's like, what is my gut feeling about it? It's true that there is a brain condition that affects both men and women. This explains why most people say detoxing helps eliminate brain fog and helps you to think and concentrate better. I believe detoxing the body could help people who are diagnosed with dementia and Alzheimer's. Too much heavy metal in the brain, some scientists says. The colon affects the brain. There are ongoing studies regarding sugar affecting the brain. Some studies have suggested that Alzheimer's diseases also could be classified as a type of diabetes called type 3 diabetes. However, type 3 diabetes is not currently an official medical term. Why should you detox? Did you know that the colon holds years and pounds of toxic waste, which causes symptoms of colds, flus, and viruses? Now, most Americans, adults as well as children, carry on an average of 10 to 70 pounds plus of undigested meat, poison, toxins, mucus, parasites, and impacted fecal matter in the colon. Why should you detox? Most people don't talk about the cells that die inside and outside of the body per minute. Now, out of 37.2 trillion plus cells in your body, 96 million of them die every minute. But luckily, 96 million new cells are created each minute. To do this, there has to be a process which we have with NeoLife training and grain concentrate, which creates healthier cells. And we all know about training. I remember some years ago when I used to work for the bank back in the 1990s. This was before I understood about the cells in the body. My old coworker, her name was Pat. I have to mention her name. She told us about a friend of the family whose mother died, and he was very distraught. He wouldn't eat or drink. He turned ill. She said the doctors went to perform surgery, and when they opened him up, they found a lot of dead cells in his body. It was so many of them that they couldn't operate or clean the dead cells out. They just stitched them back up. And I didn't understand at that time. A lot of dead cells they found in his body. So a few weeks later, I asked her, whatever happened to your friend who the doctors couldn't operate on? She said, shortly after that, he died. That's why detoxifying and drinking water is so important. Dead cells need to be flushed out of the body. Now, what about cells that die and fall off your body? Although you can't see them on your skin, every minute, and I mean every minute, 30,000 to 40,000 cells fall off the surface of your skin. So just in the time you're hearing me say this, you have already lost 40,000 cells. That's almost 9 pounds, 4 kilograms of cells every year. During a 24-hour period, you can lose up to 5 billion skin cells, and that is about 200 million every hour. You probably wonder, how does that affect detoxing the inside of your body? Well, let me tell you what most people don't talk about. While we are sleeping, our bed is collecting 300,000 dead skin cells per night. They continue to accumulate until you wash your sheets. You also lose hair cells when you sleep each night. Now, there are organisms, and you can Google this. There are organisms, insects, that live only to eat your dead skin and hair cells. These organisms are insects that are called dust mites, M-I-T-E-S. Dust mites are microscopic insects like pests that commonly live in the house dust. They feed on flakes of dead skin or dander that are shed by people and pets. Now, this is very important to detox because these little creatures are a big source of allergens and can worsen allergies and asthma. They love padded material and prefer humid conditions. Dander in inhaling their feces and urine, causing allergies and asthma. That's why in my house I have an air purification system to help purify the air. But these insects, which are microscopic, you can't see them with the naked eye, but they eat your dead cells, and they urinate, and they defecate. And that is what you smell to cause the allergies. They also can cause skin rashes. If you don't wash your sheets often, you have insects that are eating your flakes every night while you sleep. They don't bite you like bed bugs. They eat your dead cells every night. Whatever or whoever gets in your bed are lying in your dead cells and leaving theirs. Don't mention bed bugs. They can eat you alive. If you don't die, that puts toxins in your system from their bites. I don't know if you remember hearing, it was this year, I believe. It was a young man who was mentally challenged. He was in a jail cell, and they didn't give him any attention. And they discovered that bed bugs had eaten him alive. His family sued, and I think they collected, but those bed bugs ate him alive. Dust mites don't do that, but they are in your bed. So if you haven't changed your sheets in a while, believe me, they're there. The way you want to kill them is to change your sheets often, run the vacuum cleaner. Anywhere where there's dust, there are dust mites. Now, a doctor would come to Detroit trying to sell her herbs that she created. And this is what was important to me and why you need to detox. She spoke on detoxifying, and she mentioned something that I never will forget. She talked about taking a friend to get a colonics. For those of you who don't know what a colonics is, that's where you can go to a holistic place, and they will help clean the fecal matter out your colon, and they will take out parasites. They can actually see them. But it doesn't detoxify your organs, and it does not get the undigested food out of the digestive tract. It just helps to clean out your colon. She said her friend came out shouting, "They found a watermelon seed! They found a watermelon seed!" She said, "Girl, what is wrong with you?" She said, "I haven't eaten watermelon in 20 years, and they found a seed." If you have never detoxed, You too have decayed food in your digestive tract. This is food that you have eaten years ago, which is increasing your risk to parasites, illness, and disease. So let's move on to another reason why you should detox that people don't talk about. We already know about the free radicals and the GMOs and all the stuff that's in the food. What I'm talking about is what people don't usually talk about. For decades, scientists have proven that the colon is a breeding ground for stored toxins and parasites, causing degenerative diseases such as arthritis, colitis, diverticulitis, heart disease, and more. It is estimated that nearly 80% of all emanate from the digestive tract, including cancer of the colon, liver, pancreas, and prostate. According to Dr. Oz, 1 out of 3 people have parasites. That is 60 million Americans. Parasites could be the real reason why you're sick. Dr. Oz said the average doctor has not been trained to equate certain illnesses with parasites. You need to go to an infectious disease specialist if you really want to see if you have parasites, and not your regular doctor, according to Dr. Oz. The only one thing these uninvited, and we know they're uninvited, you did not invite parasites into your system. These uninvited guests do in your body is that they eat, they lay eggs, they secrete mucus. These parasites exist mainly in your digestive tract, but they can be found in the liver as well as throughout the body. They eat your body, and they receive the best nutrients when they eat the food you consume, leaving you the scraps and leftovers. They grow healthy and fat, yet your organs and skin starve for nutrition. We are living in their sewage because the parasites excrete their waste, consisting of urine and feces, inside you, making your blood, liver, tissues toxic. Parasites affect your health in various ways, and they can remain in your body for 10, 20, and even 30 years. Everyone is at risk for parasites because they are everywhere, all around the world. All it takes is to become infected, is to eat contaminated food or uncooked or undercooked meat, dairy products, drink, and swim in contaminated water, or improperly wash contaminated fruit and vegetables. You can get them from people practicing poor hygiene, from unsanitary environments, walking barefooted in contaminated soil, and from your pets. Now, the bottom of your foot contains 2,000 pores. Just like you can put a pad underneath the bottom of your foot to pull out toxins, toxins can go into your foot. You can easily pick up parasites just by walking barefooted. You can touch a doorknob after somebody has a parasite on their hands. I don't want to sound gross, but some people might wipe themselves and not wash their hands and pick up a lava and then touch the doorknob. And then you come behind them and touch the doorknob without washing your hands. What if you pick up something to put it in your mouth? You can easily get it in your body from not washing your hands and not being careful. Decrease your risk of preventing reinfection is that you want to maintain a good hygiene by, like I said, washing your hands. Wash all fruits and vegetables in clean water before eating to prevent ringworms and whipworms. There's many types of worms. You want to wear your shoes and slippers to prevent hookworm. I have a picture of someone who walked barefooted and got a hookworm through his foot. You also want to watch and drink purified water. Do not drink water from the tap or fountain water. Periodically, you have to consume probiotics. It's your friendly bacteria to fight parasites in the gut, to reestablish healthy intestinal flora. Now, I want you all to do research like me. Go on YouTube and in the search bar, put surgery to remove parasites. You will see a lot of surgeries done by the doctor to remove parasites from the body. I remember one of them was a physical trainer. He was a meat eater. He had a bowl full of tapeworms in his colon, and they showed it. You might be able to see it on that website. They showed a bowl full, they were long, of tapeworms that they pulled out of his colon. It looked like spaghetti, but this is really real, and you don't know that you have them. Certain things that you can do. There are 9 herbs that naturally kill parasites. One of them is garlic, that has an active component of allicin, cucumber seeds, papaya, clove, raw pumpkin seeds, turmeric, and ginger. Also, there's cayenne, and there's green hull of black walnut. They naturally kill parasites. Now, we can talk about why you should detox. Let's get into why should you use NeoLife 3-day detox. When I first started telling people about the detox and doing it, it's been over 20 years. And a lot of the distributors who've been in the business a while remember the 14-day detox. The 14-day detox is the same product as the 3-day detox, with the exception of the aloe vera plus. But with the 14-day detox, you had to buy each bottle separately. Where the 3-day detox, you only purchase the product in the kit that you need for the number of days. Now, with our products, you have to drink 12 to 16 ounces of water. Because remember, the products have the toxins in your body has to be flushed out with the water or any other non-sweetened beverage that you might have. You eat fruits and vegetables, steamed vegetables preferred. You eat any kind of fruit you want, but you eat no meat and no bananas. I wondered at first, why did the company say no bananas? But I found a doctor online that said bananas can be toxic if you eat too many of them. So I knew NeoLife had to be on the ball when they say no bananas. So I've gathered information over a period of years on this. Now, to detox, not only do you want to clean your colon, you want to clean your lymphatic system, your kidneys, your skin, your colon, your blood, all your different organs. And that's what the NeoLife 3-day detoxification program would do. For more information, you can go on the website. That's www.neolifedetox.com. With the detox kit, you get a booklet that explains exactly how how you're supposed to take the product. When you have day 1 in the morning, day 1 in the evening, day 2 in the morning, it breaks it down. So it's easy to do. Every time I put somebody on a detox, I like to work with them to make sure that they understand how to do it. Because I'm going to tell you, some people are afraid to have bowel movements. I never seen people who say, this going to make me go to the bathroom? Yeah, that's the whole idea. You don't want it to be in your body. The only thing that should be in your body is the organs that came with you when you were born. Anything else that your body's holding on to is toxic. So let's talk about one of the products, Beta-Gar. Beta-Gar was created specifically for NeoLife by Dr. Arthur First, who was a leading toxicologist and a pharmacist. Dr. Arthur First also helped create chemotherapy back in the 1950s. He started our scientific advisory board. Dr. First is deceased now, but he is responsible for our successful product. Beta-Gar has carefully been selected for vitamins and minerals and carotenoids that strengthen the body's natural ability to detoxify and neutralize damaging free radicals from pollution, exhaust fumes, chemical smog, and many other environmental toxins. Beta-Gar can be taken every day, especially for those who work near pollution and chemicals and other contaminants found in the food, the air, and the water. Another product that works with the Beta-Gar is garlic alum complex. Our garlic has no odor formula. It can be taken daily because it has many benefits with helping with high blood pressure, high cholesterol. Even there, some said it helps with arthritis. But it has many purposes. But to just talk about the detox right now, it has active allicin that goes directly to your intestines. It helps eliminate the aftertaste because it's going straight to your intestines. And it minimizes absorption that helps kill parasites and fight infections. Each serving contains 4,200 micrograms of allicin of pure garlic extract with bioactive compounds of onions, chives, and leeks. Garlic works together with the Beta-Gar to break down the toxins throughout the body. Getting undigested, decayed food out of the digestive tract, and with water being taken, it flushes down the colon. Now, NeoLife's job is to get the toxins delivered from the Beta-Gar and the garlic out of the body. Once you get the toxins out your liver, your kidneys, your lymphatic system, your blood, the undigested food out of the digestive tract, where is it going to go? It's going to go to your colon. The NeoLife is the one that gets it out. It encourages a mild but effective cleansing. It's like it's a sponge that goes up into your colon and it just helps to wipe it away. You want to be concerned about hardened fecal matter. Sometimes I've had people be on a detox and they'll have a few bowel movements, then all of a sudden they say, no more is coming out. And then I know then, okay, you have a blockage. Because, you can have a blockage. It might have been something that they ate a long time ago, maybe a lot of bread, something that was it was hard, it hardened there. So if they didn't have any more NeoLife to take, I would tell them to get some prune juice. We're going to need to soften that area up. And once they do that, they start having a bowel movement. And that's because it was a blockage. And I know I experienced that one time. Everybody does, especially if you never detoxed before and you consume a lot of different bread and different hard foods that will lodge on the inner walls of your colon. But you can take NeoLax every day, and you won't develop a lazy colon. A lot of laxatives, they say you cannot take every day because then your body's not working on its own. It's being forced to do what it should do automatically. NeoLax works with your body and encourages it to do. It just needs that little help from some herbs. Also in the program is the NeoLife tea. You get a few sticks that promote instant energy, fat burning, and efficient metabolism, which NeoLife tea is very delicious. You can take it hot or cold, and it's really good. You also get a few packages of the NeoLife shake. I had my NeoLife shake today. I used some blueberries, and I got some carrot juice. And I mixed it with that and some fiber, and it was really delicious. NeoLife Shake was made for people who are diabetic in mind, but everybody needs it. So people who are diabetic, they get a little help with getting some of the sugar out of their body with the NeoLife Shake, because it suppresses the hunger, and it helps burn fat, and it helps with weight loss. Now, I had some people say, I don't need to lose any weight, but I'm diabetic. But that doesn't mean it's going to make them lose weight, but it helps discourage the weight loss because it helps suppress the appetite. It's delicious. Like I said, it contains 22 amino acids, 5 grams of satisfying fiber, 25 essential vitamins and minerals, and 18 grams of high-quality protein. Now, last and very important, you want to take out the bad, which is the detox, but then you got to put the good back in. I did a detox for the first time. It wasn't NeoLife. I can't remember the name, but it was Carol syrup. I can't remember exactly what it contained, but it did not have the probiotics, and it was not effective for me. And a number of people who've had that detox, they didn't get the benefits that they get from the NeoLife 3-day detox. But you have to have the Acidophilus Plus. It's also known as probiotics or your friendly bacteria. Probiotics help fight parasites in the gut. It helps regulate intestinal activity. It promotes colon health and supports immunity. And it gives you a healthy balance of intestinal flora. Probiotics are important, especially when you take a lot of antibiotics. Antibiotics doesn't know the difference between good and bad bacteria. It kills both. So sometimes women who have a yeast infection and they get on an antibiotic, if they don't take a friendly bacteria, probiotic, Acidophilus, the bad bacteria automatically grows back. You have to consume the friendly bacteria. So usually they end up having the yeast infection all over again. So our Acidophilus Plus contains 5 billion live microorganisms per capsule. It's the same as 10 servings of yogurt. Now, just to let you know, you can die from not having enough friendly bacteria in your digestive tract. One of them is called C. diff. It's very important in getting this friendly bacteria in your gut. Acidophilus Plus was one of the products that they say that you needed during the COVID time, or COVID-19, because your immune system is in your digestive tract, and your friendly bacteria has to play, and it does play an important role on your immunity and also your skin as well. But I also recommend some other products to detoxify. The Aloe Vera Plus, which was part of our 14-day detox, but the company didn't include it with the 3-day. I don't know if maybe because, you get a kit with the 3-day, but then the Aloe Vera Plus is not part of a kit. But the aloe vera is a cleanser and a healer. That, to me, is important if somebody can purchase it, because while you're cleansing your body, you want to heal it too. Training grain concentrate, that helps clean out our cells. If you clean out your body, at the same time, you want to clean out your cells. That doesn't mean that the 3-day detox won't be effective. This is just something added that will help a little bit more. I've had people not purchase the training grain concentrate, and they got great results. And I'll tell you about it in a minute. Now, if you think that you might have parasites, then again, the garlic, the acidophilus plus, you can consume ginger, cayenne, turmeric. Also, another thing that I have told people, and I used it myself, is wormwood combination. Now, NeoLife doesn't sell wormwood combination, but sometimes when you're dealing with a variety of people, they have different issues. And sometimes wormwood can be another additional product that can help with them eliminating some parasites. Now, I have collected a number of testimonials from a lot of my customers and distributors. And I'm going to say with me, every time I do the detox, I always lose weight. You're going to lose weight. But to me, it's not weight, it's waste. Because you think when you go to the doctor and they're checking your weight, they're also measuring the waste that's in your body. How can you separate the waste from your actual weight of your organ? You can't. So the 3-day detox is helping you to eliminate waste in the body. So the first time I did the 3-day detox, I lost 6 pounds and so many inches. The most I had anybody lose was 8 pounds, and it was always the 3rd day. If you do what you're supposed to do, you are going to lose weight, which what I always tell people to do, find something that is too tight for you to wear. You can't button it up. You can't zip it up. Try it on first. And then going on the 3rd day, try it on. Everybody always say, I can fit this where I couldn't fit it before. It's because they lost the waste in the body. I had another person who told me when she went to use the bathroom, because you're going to see foreign matter. That's what you need, because what's in your colon is foreign. She told me, she said, Miranda, what I saw in the toilet looked like beetles. And I was praying. She said, please don't move, please don't move. But she said, it looked just like beetles. I want to encourage you to look at your waist after you have an elimination. You need to do that so you can see what is coming out of your body. One of Bob's friends who never detoxed, and I think he's in his 70s, and he was having a number of issues. So I told him what to do. And I said, since you never detox and you're just getting the kit, if you have a problem with eliminating, you might have a blockage, and he ended up having it. So he went and bought some prune juice, and he was able to go through and start eliminating. Do you know he lost 8 pounds? And he was so happy that he lost the waist, because he said he feels so much better. to tie your shoes. That's because of the waist. And if you notice, sometimes there are some people that have a huge stomach. A lot of that is waste in the gut. So our 3-day detox is so important. And it's also important to detoxify your skin. So you want to use an exfoliating washcloth. An exfoliating washcloth will help lift the dead skin cells off your skin that was stuck to your skin, maybe because of lotion and things. So it's important to detoxify the inside of your body and the outside of your body. So I can go on and on about the 3-day detox, but I want to stop now because I respect your time, and I want to see if you have any questions you might want to ask. So back to you, Norma.
Thank you so much, everybody that joined me in today's live streaming. My name is Iyori, popularly called Africa Mama. I can give you your complete nutrition in the form of nutritional supplements. So today was our topic has been why you should detox your body every day. So if you are open to detoxing your body, all you need to do is tap my face, and then a white thing pops up. You tap my face again the second time, and it takes you to my profile. So under the 4 blue buttons, 4 blue arrows on my profile, you see my website. Open up my website and scroll, and you get to the 3-day detox. So you can place your order on my website, 3-day detox. Don't forget to check out as a club member. That will help reduce the price for you to lock in your discount. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you. I'm so grateful. And join me again next time for another informative, educative edition of how you can complete your nutrition in supplement forms. Thank you and bye for now.